Have you ever wondered what's the strongest shield in Borderlands history? Not the tankiest, not the prettiest, the shields that turned ordinary Vault Hunters into absolute raid bosses. Some doubled your damage, some gave you nearly infinite rockets. And one shield was so broken, Gearbox accidentally created the greatest boss melting item the franchise has ever seen. Today, we're counting down the top 5 highest DPS shields in Borderlands history. So let's get into it. What's going on, everybody? I'm Father Gore. If you love Borderlands builds, guides, legendary weapon breakdowns, farming routes, and everything loot related, hit that subscribe button because we're just getting started. And if this video helps you out, drop a like. Now let's start with number 5, the Sham. In Borderlands 2 and in Borderlands pre-sequel, the manufacturer was Bladoff. Now I know what you're thinking. Father Gore, the Sham doesn't increase damage. Technically, you're right. But every Borderlands veteran knows exactly why it's here. The Sham can roll with an insane 94% bullet absorb chance. Instead of taking damage, you absorb bullets and turn them into ammo. Now pair that with weapons like the Norfleet, Bada Boom, Topnia, or pretty much any launcher, congratulations, you no longer have an ammo problem. Salvador players absolutely abuse this shield because gunzerking plus almost unlimited launcher ammo turned raid bosses into expensive fireworks. The best builds would have to be Salvador's rocket build and Axton's explosive build. Now if you want to farm this one, you have to go to the bunker in Borderlands 2. And the god roll you're looking for is a 94% absorb. Anything less, you'll keep farming, because Borderlands players don't stop at good enough. Coming in at number 4, the Super Soldier from Borderlands 3, the manufacturer, Anshin. The shield was added with the director's cut and immediately became one of the strongest offensive shields in the game. Whenever your shield fills, you gain ammo regeneration, movement speed, fire rate, damage resistance, even a temporary immunity window. Basically, everything you could possibly want. Imagine reloading less, shooting faster, running faster, while being harder to kill. It's basically 5 buffs pretending to be one shield. For your best Vault Hunters, you'd want to use Zane, Moze, Flak, pretty much anyone using automatic weapons. The best weapons would have to be the Light Show, the Monarch, the Plasma Coil, Free Radical, anything with ridiculous fire rate. And to farm this one, you need to go to Hermivorous DLC content. The god roll you're looking for is the action skill Start Anointment. This instantly activates the shield effect, and that's exactly why so many in-game builds use it. At number 3, the Rough Rider from Borderlands 2, the manufacturer Jacobs. This one still confuses new players because it has 0 shield capacity. Seriously, it's basically a shield without a shield. So why is this number 3? Because Borderlands players are insane. The Rough Rider always counts as being depleted. That means every skill that says when your shield is empty is active all the time. Krieg becomes an unstoppable psycho. Salvador gains ridiculous survivability and damage. Melee builds become monsters. It's one of those pieces of gear that doesn't look powerful until you build around it. Then suddenly, you're depleting raid bosses while wondering why everyone else is still using a normal shield. The best builds would have to go to Krieg's Mania build and Salvador's Deputy build along with the Melee Zero build. To farm this one, you need to go to the Bulwark and Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep DLC. The god roll you're looking for is the highest health bonus possible. Simple, no parts to overthink, just more health, more damage, more chaos. Before we reveal the 2 most broken shields in Borderlands has ever seen, I want to know, which shield carried you through the hardest fights? Let me know down below, because number 2 changed Borderlands 3 forever. And number 1, well, let's just say, if you played Borderlands 2, you already know exactly what's coming. And at number 2, the Revolter from Borderlands 3, the manufacturer Hyperion. If you ask almost any Borderlands 3 veteran, what shield should I use for damage? 9 times out of 10, you're going to say the Revolter. At first glance, it doesn't seem that crazy, until your shield breaks. The second it does, you gain one of the strongest offensive buffs Borderlands 3 has ever seen. Massive bonus shock damage, a huge fire rate increase, and enough extra DPS to melt bosses that used to take minutes and seconds. The crazy part? Players figured out they didn't even have to wait for the shield to break. With the action skill Start Anointment, activating your action skill instantly triggered the Revolter's effect. No damage taken, no waiting, just boom. Instant God mode. It became the heart of countless in-game builds and was used by almost every Vault Hunter. The best Vault Hunters would have to go to Zane, Amara, Moze, and Flak. Honestly, if your build uses guns, the Revolter works. The best weapons would have to be the Plasma Coil, the Free Radical, the Light Show, the Monarch, the Hellwalker. Basically, anything that hit hard, hit even harder. Now, if you're looking for this one, you need to head over to Sumo in the Eston Row on Pandora in the Director's Cut DLC. He's going to become your new best friend, whether he likes it or not. The absolute best role for this one is the Action Skill Start. Activate any effects that trigger on Shield Break or Shield Fill. Without question, this is the anointment everyone farms for. Pair that with a good weapon, and you're ready for True Trials, Mayhem 11, and Hemivorous. Pretty much anything the game throws at you. And finally, at number 1, the Bee from Borderlands 2. The manufacturer, Hyperion. If you play Borderlands 2, you know this was coming. There has never, and I mean never, been another shield quite like the Bee. Most amp shields work like this. You fire one shot, you lose shield capacity, the amp damage disappears. Seems fair, right? The Bee looked at those rules and said, nah, as long as your shield stayed full, every single shot received full amp damage. Not just the first one, everyone. Now imagine pairing that to weapons like the Conference Call, the Sandhawk, the Fibber, the Ladyfish, the Pumpernickel, or even the Unkept Herald. Raid bosses didn't just lose health, they completely disappeared. Hyperius, Master Gi, Pyro Pete, Terramorphous. Every Borderlands 2 player remembers watching health bars melt so fast, you almost felt bad. Almost. This shield completely changed how people built characters. Instead of focusing on survivability, players built around killing bosses before they could even fight back. For years, the Bee became the farming shield, the raid shield, the speedrun shield, and one of the most iconic pieces of gear Gearbox has ever created. Your best Vault Hunters, Maya, Zero, Salvador, Gage, and honestly, every Vault Hunter could use it. Some just abused it more than others. The best weapons would have to go to the Conference Call, the Sandhawk, the Pumpernickel, the Fibber, Ladyfist, Unkept Herald. Anything with multiple projectiles turned into absolute monsters. To farm this one, you can either go to Hunter Hellquist, the A-Red Nexus Boneyard, or even the Tree Ants and Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep. Personally, I've always preferred farming the Tree Ants. It just felt more consistent. The God Roll has to be the highest amp damage possible. Fast recharge delay, fast recharge rate. Because remember, no shield means no amp damage. Keep the build charged is the entire strategy of what this shield does. So, what makes these shields so legendary? It's not because they had the biggest numbers, it's because they completely changed how people played Borderlands. The Sham made rocket launchers almost endless. The Super Soldier turned good builds into great ones. The Rough Rider proved you didn't even need a shield capacity to dominate. The Revolter redefined Borderlands 3's endgame. And the Bee, well, the Bee became the shield every Borderlands player measured every other shield against. Even today, over a decade later, people still ask, is it Bee level? That's how legendary it became. If you enjoyed today's countdown, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and let me know down below in the comments what shield do you think deserved a spot on this list. Did I miss your favorite? Would you put the Bee at number 1? Or do you think another shield deserves a crown? And don't forget to follow me over at TikTok for more Borderlands guides, builds, legendary weapon breakdowns, and all the latest Borderlands 4 content. Thank you all so much for the support lately. Seriously, watching this channel grow has been incredible. I'm Father Gore, and remember, a good shield keeps you alive. A legendary shield makes the enemy wish they never spawned. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.